Chris Martin here from Just a Dad. Now, as you all know, I'm a single dad, 43 years old of two lovely children, about 3% of the time, living up here in the beautiful Byron Bay area. Now, one of the things I find it hard to come to grips with is that this 43-year-old body doesn't bounce back like it used to. Doesn't matter what I eat, what exercise I do, whether I don't eat, whether I sleep enough, drink enough water, take enough vitamins, I just can't shed weight. Now, I'm going to Thailand in 18 days with the kids, and I'd much prefer to be walking around on the beach without a top on, comfortable in my own skin, than having to cover up like some old fart. So, just recently, I have helped out a friend of mine who's a naturopath with her website, and we did a bit of a contra deal. And I was mentioning my plight of 43-year-old manliness to her, and she suggested the keto diet. So, what is the keto diet? I'm not going to break it down for you because no one really gives a shit. Carbs. Bread, pasta, rice, all that fucking yummy stuff. I can't have any more. Anyway, stick with me. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to do a little bit of a video every day just to let you know where I'm at, how I'm going, and my honest, just a dad style opinion. So this is day 4 of my keto diet. Feeling pretty good today. I realised I haven't done a video for day 1 and 2, but to be honest, it was sort of a non-event. I was just getting used to eating all the foods I had to and didn't feel any different. Yesterday, day 3 though, I felt like a bucket of shit, which consequently I've discovered is what they call the keto flu. Sore throat, headache, irritable as all hell, and generally just felt like crap. But interestingly enough, it was also the day that I finally went into ketosis, which is what you're trying to do. And you have these little strips that you take to the toilet. You have to wee on them and compare it to a colour chart. It's usually day 3 when this happens. Look, hopefully this is when it all starts ramping up now, and I'll start shedding kilos and look like some kind of Iron Man by the end of it. Day 4. Day 6, must admit today is probably the first day I'm feeling good. Feeling positive, some exercise last night, some resistance stuff. Getting over the food a bit, but I'm feeling good. I can't say I've shed 10 kilos or anything, but it's definitely going all right. So here's to bigger and better. Day 7, feeling great. I'm going to have my little checkout tomorrow with my naturopathic friend, but look, it's going really well. I've lost 2.5 kilos in 7 days. Hello, dog. I'll check in tomorrow after I've had my appointment and just see how well I'm doing, baby. Day 8. Feeling bloody awesome, to be honest. I guess I don't really have too much to report apart from the fact I had my appointment with the naturopath, and according to her tests, I'm actually a pretty healthy 43-year-old bloke. I've got low fat, I've got high lean muscle, my bloods are pretty cool. Got a bit of a slack ass liver, but just needs a bit of help with some supplements and drinking more water than I should have been. What I wanted to talk to you about today is one of the side effects. I call it a side effect of doing this diet so far, or this keto lifestyle eating plan, and that is my mood. Far less irritable, less stressed. I'm sleeping better. I'm a hell of a lot more tolerant of both the kids and the dog, which I'm normally prone to just snapping like some kind of twig at any given moment. I wake up feeling refreshed, like I've had enough sleep. I'm not getting up throughout the night half a dozen times to go to the toilet. I've got more energy during the day. Probably the best part of the whole thing is I'm feeling really motivated. I'm getting shit done. Now, I don't know whether this is a throwback to me not drinking anywhere near as much. However, I have been having a glass of red wine of a night time. Actually, I've been breaking it down into 2 small glasses to make it feel like I'm having my 2 glasses of wine a night. I'm not craving carbs, but I found a sweetener that's really cool. It's 0 calories and not sugar and all that sort of stuff, and I'm sort of doing a bit of experimentation at the moment with making some few bits and pieces, but generally just feeling really good and feeling heaps better than I have been. Probably a good part of it as well is the fact that I know I'm doing something positive for my health and well-being, which of course, you know, psychologically spurs you on to bigger and better. That's 7 days, a whole week on the keto diet, lost 2.5 kilos, feeling really good about everything, not craving carbs anymore, drinking a hell of a lot more water than I should have, not drinking as much alcohol as I should have, and just feeling really motivated about life in general. So far, so good. Keto gives me a thumbs up from me.